breath. And it's on to the races. This is a huge race here to get to. Taker and King starting to lose matches here. 4 wins and 3 losses. No, excuse me, 5 and 2. Steiner brothers just getting a win. First time in quite a few shows.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall, making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 531 pounds. Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Certainly you could call this an all-time team. Welcome to the show. This is a great start. Hey, yo, Dano. What a match we got here. What a brawl this would be. We got Cook's team coming out.
And
Mr. Cook.
First, from the pits of hell, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
Now, last show, this man with his brother, The Undertaker, they took on the team of Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. Just started to get over the hump at 4-3, but were victorious. Now that Undertaker's coming out, I'm going to go tend to my dog. Excuse me. Or not. My dogs are meatheads.
And from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, The Undertaker!
I got a question. If they're coming to visit each other, how long of a drive is it from the pits of hell to Death Valley? Or vice versa, you get what I'm saying? Because I've heard of Death Valley, and I'm fairly certain that's up here. Pits of Hell sounds like a long way down. Ha! Good one. This is going to be a buck wild match. You're right. This is a straight up banger to start. While we're on the subject of you, my dear friend, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. They're set up. Taking on the Mega Powers. Fairly certain records. Vision with 3 and 5. Mega Powers 3 and 4. Certainly seeing these two teams in their respective eras. Anytime in the 90s, outside of 98 and on for Scott. And there's the dead man. Geared up and ready to go. Five and 2, the Brothers of Destruction are. Tied with DX and the Machine Guns. Chasing to that second spot, trying to get to the Outsiders, who have the bye this week. Nice drop kick by Kane there. What a start to the match. You two done fighting each other? Really snap mirror. And a big boot this time. Now Kane tags to his brother, The Undertaker. Sit. Oh man. And here we go. Oh, big stomach breaker by the Big Red Machine. Like, the Steiners are not an easy win by any means. For anybody who didn't see the Steiners dominate everybody for, I don't know, at least 10 years, really should go see some of their matches. They are not an easy win. Their record may be at 2-6. But look at the teams they've faced off against. Nice. A little roll up here. What a reversal by Taker. Almost. Oh man, back and forth. And that's it, but what an exchange between the two. Also a nice shoulder block. Now to tag into Scott. Now things are going to pick up. Well, at least not yet. What a DDT by the dead man. Nice flatliner there. Really took his time to lock his hands in to get a good grip. At first, it's a tough one to figure out how to get the Kane. But they get to him. What is this? Body slam now. Are we going to get a clothesline? Beautiful. Classic Kane there. Oh man, Scott in big trouble. There's the tombstone. That usually signals the end. And that's it. Wow.
Here are your winners, the team of Kane and The Undertaker.
So last win, they had a whole thing. Taker kneels down, he does the thing. And then Kane does his flames. Now we get this. This game is very confusing. I mean, I'm on a PS4. That can't be the, surely that can't be the reason. Well, the important thing is that Taker and Kane are making serious strides to stay in the top 4, because that's what's important here. We're in show 9. All right, we are going to get next thing going here. Like, you'll never see where Scott Steiner gets dominated like that. All right, we are going to get certainly an interesting match. And we're going to take Sid and Vader. Got to make sure that 20 count out is on. And let's get to this match. It'll be interesting to see how a Gunther versus Vader match would have been fantastic. How Kaiser takes either one of these two men on. Yeah, brothers versus brothers match. That was a good match. No help from Rick. He ran out of imaginary saves, you know. In this game, you have that imaginary number of saves that you can do. Like, look at I don't know, I think it was 2 shows ago, and it was let me see who it was.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On their way to the ring at a combined weight of 767 pounds. The team of Vader and Sid Justice.
Like, what a team. Like, Lopez pits an absolute banger of a team. And you in the chat, I know Dano has, just saw the man's movie the other day. And what a beautiful piece of art that was. Congratulations to Aiden Prince on this show.
What you're about to witness is dignified deformation executed by unprecedented precision. A diabolical athlete who will stop at nothing to uphold the
And here is the WWE Champion, Dano. Defeated Roman Reigns at our last tapings. Would be a 3-5 record. Yeah, 700 pounds is, should be hard to defeat Sid and Vader, but yet Sid and Vader, Imperium has 2 and 6. Sid and Vader, on the other hand, have 3 wins and 4 losses. What a great week for the Outsiders to be sitting pretty. 7 wins and 1 loss. Unbelievable. And by the way, for anybody watching, the Aiden Prince movie is freaking dope. Okay? And look at that. Look at that power by Gunther, just knocking Vader right on his can. There's a big chop. And didn't even realize Gunther was busted already. Landed the elbow. Cover now. Here we go, a figure 4 working the legs of Big Van Vader. But look at the strength of Vader turning it over. Those are big legs to sink in the figure 4. And this Imperium team chipping away. And there's a reversal by Big Vader. Hey, downstairs. Go downstairs. Go downstairs. That's what I should have named these dogs. Not exactly what I was expecting out of this match. I was expecting... I mean, a miss from Gunther there. I was expecting the big man to dominate this match. What a running boot there by Vader. Oh no, wrong time to be showing off. Gunther's not going to fall for that. This is the WWE Champion we're talking about. 2.5. What a huge clothesline in the corner. Here comes the big butt senton that misses. Gunther really taking care of business in this matchup. No way he's going to do this move to this big man. Look at that. An absolute torture device. And Gunther just standing proudly, so to speak. No help from Vader here. Wait a minute. Are we going to get a powerbomb here? On the apron. Oh, and into the bottom part of the apron. But there's Kaiser 2-on-1. Where is Sid? And Vader is in some serious trouble. Yeah, this game can't be perfect, right? Human nature would suggest that. Look at that big splash by Vader. That Sid will come running over and save his partner, right? I don't know. We might get another count out. Maybe a double count out. That's no points for anybody. Well, we're up to 16. Look at that. What a matchup this would be. Somehow they both make it in, but Vader, not enough space. Look at this. They're doing this to one of the Masters of the Powerbomb. Their team is called the Masters of the Powerbomb. And they just got powerbombed. In 2.5. Like, I don't know about you guys. I haven't seen Sid come in yet. And Vader misses. Big boot. Oh, huge body shot. Big lariat there. Now Vader's going to go on the top rope. Vader doing this on his own. Wait a minute. Big moonsault. But here comes Gunther. Now finally Sid gets tagged in. Maybe not the best thing. They could have taken advantage. Because that did not work out for Sid. Sid may be trying to step up to the WWE Champion. Did not work out. Now he's about to be powerbombed. Rope. That's a rope break. I keep seeing it. Oh, look at that. Look at that, and the referee just got chopped in the back by mistake. Could that affect things here on in? Misses the elbow off the top rope. I've noticed a lot of rope breaks being ignored. I'm not sure what the deal could be. And now Gunther being whooped to the rope. Double back elbow here. Vader back in the ring. Maybe not the smartest idea. And now we're getting a little bit of offense from the two men known as the Masters of the Powerbomb. Are we going to get another powerbomb from Sid? Into the turnbuckle. Nope. Dropped on his face? Yes, indeed. Looks like the tide has changed and the WWE Champion being ganged up on here. Or not. Now Kaiser tagged in. Now Ludwig Kaiser likes to pick the scraps. Beautiful short arm clothesline. You guys want to call that a Rainmaker? You can go right for it. But now, there's the Cobra Clutch. You can call that the $1 Million Dream since he was part of the $1 Million Corporation. But now, went for the choke slam, didn't work out. And now, Gunther puts in the choke. What are you doing, Vader? And Sid gets out of it before Vader could interfere. Big clothesline by Ludwig Kaiser. Don't. Look at this. Air raid crash. Beautifully done. Is this the match? Yes, it is. Huge win for Imperium.
Here are your winners, Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser. Imperium!
Now moving up to 3 and 6. A huge win for them. It feels like they cannot lose for the rest of the tournament. All right. Ooh, on to match 3. We are going to do... No. There we go. We're going to do a Texas Tornado contest. This is going to be fun. I see. Custom match rules. All right, we're going to take the team. Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. Against the team of APA. This is just going to be a brawl. APA at the beginning, undefeated for the first 4 matches, and have gone down for the last 3. On to Solo and Jacob Fatu. 4 wins and 4 losses. They are very much flip-floppy. You could say they're in that area to start some momentum. We get like straight to it in these matches. Double super kick to start, and the bloodline's starting hot here. And then we will do, the next match is going to be your boys, Dano, the Vision, taking on the Superpower, the Mega Powers. Wow, the Superpowers. The Superpowers would be like some. That would be a name that Dusty Rhodes would come up with a team like Dusty and Nikita would be the Superpower. Over the top rope. And look at the strength of Jacob Fatu. Oh, there's the crown. There's the first Jimmy King special. Hey, Dano, remember Ready to Rumble? Surely you've seen Ready to Rumble out of any wrestling movie. When old Jimmy King and his finish was the was the crown, the double axe handle. Anyway. This match gets rowdy. Two brawling teams. Look at this. Pop-up Samoan drop to Farouk. Now we're getting to the chairs on the outside. Another pop-up Samoan drop. Big super kick by Jacob Fatu. Big back body drop. A lot more offense than I was expecting Farouk to take. Every match so far. Missed the splash. Farouk and JBL have been highly dominant every single match. But right now, they can't get out of the starting blocks. And that's important in a tornado tag match. You try to keep that momentum and you try to stay on top. And look at that. Now, who knows what Farouk could have been going for. Another pop-up Samoan drop. Jacob Fatu on a roll here. Big sidewalk slam there. Now Farouk breaking a kendo stick, a Singapore cane. They got all those names. So comments, or you just in the this just you watching the matches? No matter. I'm just happy to see people watching. As many as I can get. This is for the pool anyway, so who cares? This is me sharing my hobby. I dig this kind of stuff. And now, big over the top rope clothesline. JBL is groggy on the outside. What is Jacob going to do here? Big dive on the outside. And the former Bloodline members are really dominating this match. Solo up to the top. Big headbutt to Farouk with the cover now. And JBL reverses on the outside. Nice DDT by JBL. They've really got to step on the gas. Nice suplex on the outside. Another pop-up Samoan drop. APA's taking some serious damage to the body. Oh boy. Oh! It almost landed the axe handle still. Look at this. Dominator on the outside. This is a brutal matchup. And now, JBL, big power bomb with the cover now. Could this be the match? 2.5. And the APA starting to get going here. Another table. Look at the strength. Wait a minute. Oh, into a Dominator. And this is one of few matches. Jacob Fatu Not the brightest wrestlers lately. On TV, not a bright character whatsoever. Big right hand. JBL's moving everything off the commentary table. Now this is great. This is a real street fight here. Certainly the best of the street fight section. Look at this. There's the Samoan Spike with the cover. Oh, 2.5. And now an implant DDT on the outside. If one don't work, the second one will. That looks like a huge win for Solo and Jacob Fatu. Unbelievable.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, the Bloodline.
So with that win, I believe not since the first round, Solo and Fatu are now batting over 500. 5 wins and 4 losses. APA moves down to 4 wins and 4 losses. What a huge drop. That's 4 straight losses for the APA. Wild. And Price was looking good too. Big win for Mikey. Mikey could very well move up here. We've got 3 teams at 5-2. We're going to move on to regulation tags here. We're going to do the Resurging Judgment Day. Against the current tag team champions, the New Age Outlaws. Now the Judgment Day just got their first win in quite a long time. 2 wins now. They now have 2 wins and 5 losses. Switch that around, and that is second place right now with a 3-way tie. Unfortunately, though, for the other 2 teams, Undertaker and Kane moved up. Now they're 6-2.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Judgment Day, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
A big match for both teams. Look at the New Age Outlaws on a huge slump. On the negative side of back and forth.
And his partner from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest!
Now the former undisputed tag team champions would be 2 years ago. Two years ago, everything changed. All right, let's get to the tag team champions. 4-4.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody. You damn right. Hits me, hits that D-O-double-G.
Too bad they don't have a tag team announcer. They're the tag team champions of the world. It's like a major part of their stick. But here they are, the tag team champions, coming in and dominating from the start.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation X proudly brings to you the Road Dogg Jesse James, the badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaw. And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Coming in at Halloween Havoc, winning a 4-way to become contenders, beating the original tag team champions, 3-minute warning, and go straight into this. Beautiful kick by Finn Balor. Of course, this will be a huge win for both teams going in. The Judgment Day desperately need wins. And the tag champions need to act like tag champions. Beautiful, beautiful tag team work there. Beautiful, beautiful DDT there by Finn Balor. With Finn and Damian being 2-5, they really can't lose too many. They can't lose this one. And the tag champions already losing 4. That's 4 possible tag teams that could contend. Huge clothesline by Damian Priest. CM Punk used to do that move long time ago. Called it the Pepsi Twist. But a guy like Damian Priest doing it got more power and velocity. Look at that. Just beating on the Road Dogg here. He held him by his hair on that one. And a big boot to the going to the outside. And Damian Priest on a tear here. And now Billy Gunn getting stunned over the ropes. Damian Priest here just ready to scrap. Routine body slam there by the Road Dogg. Now that big right hand by the Road Dogg. Gonna tag into Billy Gunn here, who certainly didn't appreciate being stunned over the rope. Referee collision there. Great reversal there by Damian Priest with the cover now. Just a one, fairly fresh. Billy Gunn whipped off the rope with a beautiful back elbow there. Little airtime from Damian Priest. Big boot from Damian. Look at this. Elevated flatliner there. 2.5. That was close. Tagged into Finn Balor. So we got Beverly, who chose the New Age Outlaws in the second round of the draft. And we've got Jen, who picked Judgment Day. Well, yeah, everybody loved the Outlaws, right? Look at that. We're going to get a reverse figure 4 here. Beautiful. Dano, that looks like my old, leg lock back in the day. On to more relatable things. Here's the Outlaws. Are we going to get a spike pile driver here? Are the champ's going to put it away? Beautifully landed. Is that it, though? 2.5. Excuse me. The Outlaws throwing their best shot at Finn Balor. The Outlaws got to find a way to win. They just came back to 4-4. After they defeated Sid and Vader. What a tag. A little shuking, a little jiving, and a big right hand by the Road Dogg, but he's got the feet on the rope. Referee's not noticing. At least Finn Balor was there to save the match. Here we go now. Pump handle slam. Well executed. And here comes Finn Balor again to break up the count. Nice elbow drop with a couple theatrics there. Oh. More double teaming again from the tag team champions of the world. And 2.5 on the big man. Look at Damien sneaking out the back door with the DDT. Here come the straps. The straps are certainly off. Big back elbow. And I think Damian Priest has been busted wide open. Nice neck breaker. Could this be the match? Close enough. 2.5 says it all. And Damian Priest in some serious trouble here. Nice hip toss into a neck breaker. Here we go now. A well-needed tag, most definitely. Into the corner now. Big body slam by Finn Balor. I think he wanted to go for the coup de grace there. Look at that. Added in a nice little elbow drop there. Another one. A jackhammer. Did some double teaming on the outside. Nice reverse DDT on the outside. Finn Balor taking a lot of damage here. Way more damage than he should. Look at this, we're going to have the pump handle slam. Finn Balor sneaks out the back door. And there's Damian Priest. This is just straight up ugly at this point. Oh, what a kick by Damian Priest. The man was biding his time. We're going to get an elevated, is that 18, 16? It's one of those. It's got a 16 at the end of it. It's an implant DDT. Beautifully done. Finn Balor on the outside. It would be the best time to bring the Road Dogg into the ring, but did not happen. Despite there's still a lot of time on the outside, there's still everything needs to be done in the ring. Hey, I gotta be lucky because only one count out means the 20 count makes it easier. Nice drop kick to the knees brings the Road Dogg down on the canvas on his face. And now the Road Dogg wisely going to his partner and tagging out. The big elbow on Finn Balor's behalf before he goes to tag in to his partner, Damian Priest. And now, are we going to get the outsider's edge here on Billy Gunn? Billy Gunn sneaking out. I don't think there's any escape for South of Heaven. And there's the Road Dogg to break it up. My goodness, what a matchup. Went for the elbow off the second. The big man missed. Four of Billy Gunn getting out of the way. And now, this sets up for another spike pile driver. Lands. But here comes Finn. For breaking in on the South of Heaven choke slam. Now Damian taking some knees in the corner of the Outlaws. And a big double-handed smash. These refs are terrible. These refs are absolutely atrocious. One thing I would complain about is that the refs are terrible.
Jesse James and Badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws.
Referee out of position. That was clear as day. Judgment Day with 2 and 6 now because the referee didn't see Damian Priest's foot on the rope. What a mess. My poor wife picking the Judgment Day and not paying it off whatsoever. Certainly not fair, not fairly anyway. All right, we got 3 more matchups here. We're going to do a tornado tag here. It just fits. It just fits. It has to fit, right? Come on, Dano, you had to have seen that. I haven't even seen your comment. No entrance necessary. We're going right to it. A tornado tag between these two teams. Feels right. What a terrible referee. Very disappointing. Not giving much chance for other teams to rebound when the referee is Unfortunately, there's things I can't do, Bolt. I can't do. At the end of the day, it's still a video game, right? Now I'm going to tend to this real quick while the brawl goes on. And it's still the entrances. Goodness. Oh well. Now here come the Vision.
Is a tornado tag team match. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 560 pounds. The team of Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker.
Now the Vision here, Dano. You guys are 3 wins and 5 losses. It's been a struggle for your boys. But they're taking on a serious pair here. And they don't have their... Oh my gosh, I gotta fix some stuff.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 542 pounds, Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage, the Mega Powers.
Now here come the Mega Powers that have not... I put all this work to make entrances and it doesn't work. I don't know. Whatever, this is the Mega Powers. They're 3 wins and 4 losses. This should be a heck of a brawl. I will be right back. Okay then, look at Savage letting, Hogan letting Savage do all the work. We got two tables and a big power slam there by Hulk Hogan. We've got a pile driver on the outside. Come on, Hogan, stack him up. Oh, boo. Well, that was slick. That was some World of Sport reversal right there. What do we got here? Big suplex through the table. Hulk Hogan. And we got another table here. Texas Tornado, anything goes. But wait a minute. Here comes the big leg dropped. But here comes... And Broad Breaker breaking up the count. Savage going for a dive on the outside. Wait a minute. And a big reversal. That don't work for me, brother. And now we're going to get another suplex. Oh, I thought Reed was going to steal that one. Look at this. Boom. Oh, and Hogan throwing the table. Is this the match? Tell me this is not the match. Yes, it is the match. And the Vision, I would suggest a big loss there.
Here are your winners, Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage, the Mega Powers.
Vision with a big loss. And with that, the Mega Powers, unbelievably, have moved up to 4 wins and 4 losses. They are at 500 right now. Huge loss for Dano. Dude just ate a table in the face and got pinned. A 3-6 record for the Vision. We're getting to the next match here. These two matches will be under tag team rules. We got the Motor City Machine Guns taking on the Usos. This is going to be great. Filled with tag moves and high-paced action. And then in the main event, we should have had this match in '97. We got DX, 5 wins and 2 losses, taking on the thriving up-and-coming Hart Foundation, who are 4-3. A huge matchup, while the Outsiders are sitting pretty with the bye week at 7 wins and 1 loss. Feels like they're going to be the number 1 seed going into the playoffs. But we're only halfway. We are only halfway.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 420 pounds, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns.
Now here are the Motor City Machine Guns. The biggest upset of the tournament so far, and it shouldn't be, but these two defeating the team of Kane and The Undertaker. But here come the Usos that are just starting to come back, starting to get wins.
Combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Nice neck breaker to start. Well, the Usos right now are 3 wins and 5 losses. With a win here, obviously 4 and 5, and they could start making a comeback and maybe making it. Again, these guys can't have a loss right now. There's enough teams right now that are singing incredibly well. You got outsiders in first place. The I saw you moonsault doesn't land. But for Adam picking the machine guns, oh, went for the, you don't see that too often. Nice belly to back suplex, and the Usos putting in the work here. Might want to stop that tag though. Didn't work out. Here comes Chris Sabin. Le Maestral right off the jump. Beautiful crucifix. That could have been a pin too, but it works. It's effective. Now the machine guns, on the other hand, are now in this tie. Was with The Undertaker and Kane. They won. And you also have DX. Look at that. Tornado DDT off the springboard. Machine guns are right up there. At the very least, they'll be unbelievable with the crossface. Great reversal there by Jey Uso. Look at that. Big forearm to the back by Jey Uso. And a neck breaker. Man, they're landing these neck breakers. At the very least, the Usos could be fourth going into the next show. But we've got 6 more shows, guys. And then it's a whole playoff show. 2 semifinals, 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3, along with a bunch of matchups. That is the big equalizer right there. That is one of the matches in this tournament. And the poor referee is out here. Nice kick by Chris Sabin. Now in comes Alex Shelley as the misses the Asai moonsault again. Now what are we going to have here? Are we getting the 1D? Oh, he got the 1D. Now these two in history were one of, if the only team that has ever kicked out of the 3D by the Dudley Boys. The Usos a little more rugged this matchup. Would have been the case if they landed the thing, but the drop kick a lot more effective right now. Now here come the Motor City Machine Guns. Big super kick there. Are we going to get a bunch of super kicks in this match? That would be fun. Big forearm. And a big body slam by Chris Sabin. There's another super kick. Kind of like rubbing it into the Usos' face, which is... Now we're going to get some serious double team offense here. Great combination of a drop kick and a flatliner there. But now, a little too close to tag into Jey Uso. But look at this. Sliced bread with the cover. And the referee's still groggy after that knockdown. Beautiful. Alex Shelley neutralizing Jimmy Uso. Drop toe hold might have busted Jey open. Now an elbow to a down Jey Uso. Misses the rolling neck snap there. Now this looks like it's going to be the pop-up Samoan drop. And now the Usos starting to get their offense back. Oh, and there's another chop block to the knee. That has certainly affected their opponent's game. Now Jimmy getting whipped into the Machine Guns corner. Now what are we going to have here? Is this going to be skull and crossbones? Landed with the count now. And Jimmy messed up on that one.
Here are your winners, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns.
And the Machine Guns with a huge win. But Jey Uso ran in to fight Shelly instead of the pinned Jimmy Uso that was being pinned. Some serious neglect there. The serious mental lapse on Jey Uso's part. A disappointing. Cool to see the Machine Guns win with their finish, but at the same time, now we're getting to our main event of the evening. Two teams with a history of not liking each other. From Shawn's run with the Rockers to the Forum DX. Two teams that have never really liked each other. This is the main event of the evening. Feels like it fits. We should talk about the records. We got a huge win. This would be if the Hart Foundation win this match, and they're at 4-3 right now. And then there's DX, who are at 5-2. One of the two undefeated teams.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 516 pounds, Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
The Hart Foundation, they've been kind of right in the middle where you could get like 2 wins in a row and then a loss. 4-3 is still a strong record going into tonight. But a tough task taking on DX.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 482 pounds, Shawn Michaels and Triple H, D-Generation X.
As the bell rings, here comes the Anvil. Hey, the big old rhino, eh? Coming in and with a big clothesline. But now Shawn Michaels on the offense. We got DX, which Weston picked in the 2, 4, 7, 8th round. Taking on the last pick, which was the Hart Foundation, which Ian picked. And look at Jim Neidhart swatting Shawn Michaels like a fly. Look at the power here. Flat on his face. What a forearm shot to the back. Now with the tag to the Hitman, Bret Hart. Now we got Bret and Shawn in the ring. Big atomic drop. Big shoulder block to the ribs. Big clothesline by the Game. And the crown not landed. And a big clothesline by the Hitman. The hands clasped. Look at that. Tossing Triple H via butterfly suplex. Big body shot by Triple H. Now an atomic drop. Big right hand. Now a rebound DDT by the Hitman. As here comes the Anvil, Jim Neidhart. Big clothesline. Oh man, what a reversal there by Jim Neidhart. What a win this would be. It would be a nice trajectory for the Hart Foundation to be up 5-3 and to contend for the top 4. Because right now it's about getting the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. Unless the outsiders start getting losses. Could this... Both teams tagged in, and there's the big forearm shot by Shawn Michaels. I mean, could this week off be some kind of terrible luck for the outsiders? Could the outsiders start losing? Look at that sweet chin music. Is this the end of the match? And 2.5. And that's got to be salt in the wound for Shawn Michaels. not being able to put away his longtime rival Bret Hart with the sweet chin. And nice reversal there by Shawn Michaels. Launched into the turnbuckle. And 2.5. Shawn Michaels really putting in the damage to Bret Hart. And here comes Bret Hart now. Nice reverse DDT there. And now tagged into Wrangler. Displaying that power. Let's see what kind of pin we have here. A 1 count. Now Shawn going for that tag. But look at the Hart Foundation start to isolate Shawn Michaels. There's a reversal. Nice clothesline by Shawn Michaels there. Nice drop kick. Now tagging back into the game, Triple H. Go with a basement drop kick. You're not going to see that out of Triple H. He just doesn't have the quads for it. But he's got that for the knee. And a big forearm by the tagged in Shawn Michaels. And a big left arm clothesline from the anvil. And now look at the strength by Jim Neidhart. With a nice power slam there. What damage that could do to Shawn Michaels' terrible back. And now in comes the Hitman. Beautiful pile driver. Shawn Michaels far away from Triple H. And 2.5. There's a spinning clothesline there. Bret Hart showing off. Not the right time to do so. Unbelievable, Bret Hart. That was very neglectful, despite that you took out Triple H there. Now this is not where the Bret Hart needs to be. Now some foot scrapes there. Now Triple H waiting. There's the boot. The pedigree's been landed in the middle of the ring. And Jim Neidhart with the right presence of mind to break up the count. Look at that. Beautiful crucifix. Sit out crucifix there. Into the turnbuckle. Beautiful dragon screw leg whip there. Now, could something like that, I was going to say, I was wondering if something like that would cause Triple H to lose. What is this now? Bret Hart. He sinks in the sharpshooter in the middle of the ring. And look at, still a lot of strength. Triple H kicks out of it. double suplexes for DX as Bret Hart escapes out of the ring. Now these heated rivals brawling on the inside. Now again, we have a 20 count on the... Beautiful clothesline on the outside. Now Bret Hart restarting the count now. Big German suplex to the neck of Shawn Michaels. Ooh. Now Shawn Michaels infuriating Bret Hart. Been setting him up for the trap on the outside. And look at just Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels brawling on the outside. Triple H and Jim Neidhart letting it go. And now Bret Hart going back into the ring right in front of Triple H. Misses the super kick. Misses the cross body. I don't know what that could have been. What a clothesline. Is this the match? Yes, it is. Wow.
Here are your winners, Triple H and Shawn Michaels, D-Generation X.
And with that, this concludes, whoops, almost did it again. DX with a huge win. DX moves up to 6 wins with 2 losses. Still tying with the Motor City Machine Guns and Undertaker and Kane. That's your top 4 with the Outsiders at the top with 7 wins and 1 loss. Thank you, Dano. Thank you to anybody that's watched the channel and watched this video. We'll see you for week 10.